Hey everyone, welcome back to another White2tea video. Today we are still continuing this February White2tea subscription box. Next on the list, I'm just going in order, is the Winter Daphne. Not the same as previous years, higher end versions of ruixiang varietal, creamy, floral, and wood shavings. Which, continuing with all these, they are all rock teas. It's a type of oolong. And let me just dump out. This is just me rinsing out and warming my teaware. Let me dump all this out. I'll show you the leaves, and we will start with the wash. Alright, so here's the leaves. Once again, it is Winter Daphne. Let me just get a quick smell profile on them for you. Real nice oolong scent, which means nice and roasty. A bit of woodiness in there, and a little bit of a kind of a background sweetness going on. We're going to continue brewing how we did the rest of the teas in the series so far, which is going to be 212 Fahrenheit. We'll start with a wash that is just about instant. As quick as I can get this lid on there and get it poured out. Which, as you saw, I did already warm my teaware. And then we are going to set this wash aside in a cup, and we will save that for after the leaves are spent, as a point to come back to for comparison's sake. So this will be for the end. I'll probably do, I don't know, maybe 2 steeps, do quick tasting profiles, and then come back to this at the end just to show you that and what difference I might feel. Let me just show you the liquid real quick. I feel like you can already see the tea oil floating on top, which is real cool about this. Alright, there's the leaves. Real high quality, real dark, real even, real consistent. Alright, so this first one will go for about 15 seconds. First, we will note the clarity. It is a nice dark amber color. It looks a little lighter on camera even. It's a little darker in person, I feel. We got very little dust and debris at the bottom, a few little specks, but overall, very nice clarity. And let me get a smell profile on the leaves real quick. I'm not really getting any of those cannabinoid scents I was getting for the last couple. I am getting more of a roasty toastiness. Definitely a lot deeper. Definitely getting a woodiness. I don't know, per the note it said creamy and florals. When I smell the leaves directly, I'm not getting any creamy. I am getting some florals, and I'm definitely getting a little bit of that astringent smell I would associate with floral teas. It's smelling real good. Definitely smelling very different than those first two. Those first two were honestly pretty similar, I'd say. I will note you can see quite a bit of tea oil on the surface if you kind of angle it a little weird. There's little specks on there. It's pretty interesting. I've noticed these oolongs present a lot of oil, and it tends to give you a much fuller body on the liquid. So let's give it a taste real quick. Definitely that fuller body like I was talking about, which I appreciate it. It's nice. It's different. a lot of teas I drink don't have a lot of body, maybe medium body at most. Some shangs will have like a real full, shang pourers will have a real full body. I mostly prefer a raw pour. This is real nice. I definitely get a floral and woodsy for sure. Definitely a palate drying. Got a little bit of that astringency that I associate with floral, as well as a lot of floral filling the like top of the mouth and back of the mouth, which is real interesting. And that woodsiness comes forward on like the front of the tongue. And then that roastiness is kind of just a background note that's always there, especially in the smell, if you like kind of smell while you drink. I like this one a lot. This one might be my preferred. The last two were good, don't get me wrong, but I was like, they're both kind of similar, kind of the same. Didn't dislike them, but it's not really my cup of tea, so to say. All right, let me. Yeah, this is real good. Woodsy, astringent, real full body, floral. That nice roasty note to round it all out. I'll finish this off and do a second steep. All right, here is the second steep. Something I haven't mentioned is just kind of a general minerality, which I think I often associate with that astringency that this tea has as well. So it has like the floral and minerality both working for it in tandem, which is pretty interesting for sure. I'm a big fan of this one. I think this, I probably said it last time, but I think this is a new favorite so far. I think as I go, and maybe it's just as I become more experienced, or maybe they put them in that order on the list on purpose, but I think as I go, I am liking each tea more and more, so let's hope that keeps up. But I do really like this one, so hopefully they sell it on their website. I'll look into it. Haha, fantastic. They do in fact sell it. 25 grams, $11. Not too bad of a price in my opinion. On here they have a little bit different descriptors as well. This tea has a minerality, creamy body, top of floral character, and sweetness that evolves through each session. So that's pretty cool to hear. I might look into getting some of that. It sounds like it might only come around at a certain time of year. Sounds like it might be rarity, so maybe scoop it up while you can. I think I get less of the roasty note now. I think that's mostly on the smell. On the taste, it's definitely that minerality and floral character coming through more than anything for me, which I very much like. As I always say, I'm a massive fan of floral. I did not expect to get like a really floral oolong. I'm really new to oolong, so that's real cool for me. All right, so this tea in particular went for 6 steeps this time. I felt like it was still quite flavorful. I feel like one more would not really be needed, but you could probably go one more. So it went longer than the rest. Just going to show you the leaves real quick. Nice and full, nice and they're a little bit broken, but it's an oolong. They're rolled quite a bit, I think. But for the most part, they're pretty whole enough. But now we are going to try the wash. Just show you all that oil floating on top. It's quite nice. So I do this because the White2tea note from the month suggested doing it with these rock oolongs. Taking the wash, setting it aside, finishing your leaves, and then using it as something to come back to remember what the tea started out as, because, you know, as you drink the tea, the flavor diminishes a lot. So it's kind of a nice refresher, and it's just an interesting way to think about it. But yeah, this tea's really good. I'll link it below. And as the last few videos, I'll be putting extra tasting notes in the description if you are curious about how the rest of the sessions went. For the most part, it remained very much the same across the board. And that's how I've experienced all these oolongs so far. They remain very flavorful, very forward for about 4 or 5 steeps, and then they drop off. But they're really solid. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those. Subscribe if you want to see more tea videos. See ya.